I think if my pets were to ever live a secret life in an animation, I wouldn't be surprised if they were the villains, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they're complete assholes. Yeah, don't let the cuteness fool you, but they will make your life a living hell and they will plot your death. Their life wouldn't be so secret. Okay, so The Secret Life of Pets. So The Secret Life of Pets follows the story of a small terrier named Max, and Max feels as if he has the best life a dog can have. He has a loving owner, a great house, tons of friends, nothing can seem to go wrong within his life. Until his owner actually brings in another dog named Duke through his doors, and Max doesn't take too fondly to that, so he tries every possible way to try and get rid of Duke. But during the whole process of doing so, they end up getting lost out in the big city of New York, as they both believe this could be the end to their domestic lives. Now, as Max and Duke find their way home, Max's friends learn of the news of their sudden disappearance, as they too go on a life-risking journey to find them before their owners come home. Now, The Secret Life of Pets is another animation created by Illumination, the same studio who brought us all the Despicable Me films and the standalone Minions film from last year that I just found to be just okay. But this is a studio in which I believe they're coming up from the ranks slowly as the years go by. They're not up there to, like, let's say Disney Animation or DreamWorks, but it's enough for them to get their name out there. And I was kind of looking forward to The Secret Life of Pets strictly because it has an all-star cast of comedians from Kevin Hart, Dana Carvey, Louis C.K., and plenty more for me to go like, okay, this may be the funniest film that Illumination is gonna put out right now. But I'm being completely honest with you guys, I found The Secret Life of Pets to be rather disappointing. It was just okay. Before we get into why, I want to cover some of the things that I absolutely loved about The Secret Life, and that's easily the particular style of animation that this film has. The way these characters are crafted makes me believe Illumination truly has their style mastered, and it's very unique, and they officially became a standout to the point where you look at one of their movies and you can tell that it's just done by these talented group of artists. The characters either have stick figures or bodies bigger than their feet. It just adds to the comedic element to the movie just from the way these characters look and move. Personally, I found the movements of these characters extremely hilarious. They move in a slow but ending in a fast movement function, again adds it to the comedy element and also the style of what Illumination is trying to create. Not to mention, this film is based in New York and the grand scale of the city was absolutely gorgeous. There were a couple of overview shots of the city and my jaw dropped on how beautiful it was. But what made it so special is the city became a character in itself in a way, because as these pets are tracking through, they meet crazy, funny, and different personalities from the rich and poor parts of New York, as this movie gets a chance to explore all of that. Last time we were able to see that was Zootopia, and I just think that Zootopia does it a lot better, but for this movie it's still pretty good. And the voice acting, for the most part, is very serviceable. You got Louis C.K. voicing the main character Max, and I thought he was very funny and very effective in the movie. From Eric Stonestreet, Dana Carvey, Ellie Kemper, Kevin Hart, you can tell each actor had a fun time with their characters, which translates to the audience having a fun time with their characters. But Kevin Hart, him voicing that little rabbit that you saw in the trailer, I thought he was going to be the character that was going to steal the entire show, but in the end, I just found him to be rather annoying. Probably because this character is technically Kevin Hart in movies. He's delivering forced jokes here and there, he's yelling almost all of his dialogue, which at this point it gets pretty tiresome. And sadly, there's really no character in the movie that you're gonna walk out and remember as the standout, because most of that had to do with the writing, which is the main issue as to why I found The Secret Life of Pets to be rather disappointing, because of the execution of the story and how they handled these characters. And most of the heart comes from the characters and how you can get emotionally attached to them, in which you care about them going home, and it should be easy considering they are animals. I have a soft spot for animals, mainly for dogs. I'm a dog person, but this movie literally had a scene that could have brought the movie home for me by adding that little extra heart to it, which would overall add to the main theme of the film and the purpose of these characters. It could have been beautifully executed if it didn't pan out the way it did. And I mean, yeah, you have the fun characters and the voice actors are having fun with their characters, but let's say if they were to die, you wouldn't really care. Let's look at films like Despicable Me, another animation done by Illumination. I mean, you have the fun characters like the little demon dog, the minions, and the little girl, the Agnes, going all like, it's so fluffy. I mean, yeah, they're cool characters, but deep down, it was about a villain learning to become a father, as these little girls who can seem so powerless at first glance can actually be extremely powerful, as they literally changed his life. The Secret Life of Pets doesn't have that element to the film, as you're just watching it play out as these pets are trying to make it home. And I'm serious, this movie movie is literally the original Toy Story, but with pets. Let me just have all the humor, the characters, and the story watered down. You have The Secret Life of Pets. Which results to the film actually being extremely predictable because of that Toy Story formula. Whether that bugs you or not, it's literally all about execution. Because it's making this movie strictly for kids and nothing to grab for the adults. It's just a kids movie. It's not really a family movie. And I say if you want to see The Secret Life of Pets, I say it's worth watching when it gets the red box release. Take your kids to go see it. They'll have fun with it, but just go watch something else instead. Okay, so have you seen The Secret Life of Pets, and what did you think about it? And what is your favorite animation? Whatever it is, leave it down below. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that social media shit down below. Keep in contact with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, may the force be with you.